So we was trying to decide what to do with these other two Aldi pots. So I think in one I'm going to try to do a zucchini, a green one, and then in this one I'm gonna try to do a yellow squash. And I'm gonna try to grow them vertically up those poles right there. I've never done that before, but I'll see what happens. Okay, you see Mr. Walton edging along in the back. Mr. Wright already did around the side over there. We'll take a gallery walkthrough when we're all done with the front and the back. So to help me remember, I put red flowers in with the green zucchini and white flowers in with the yellow zucchini. And I hope they grow in these little pots. This is an experiment. Oh, it's going. Hi, everybody. I was going to do a garden check. I'm tired, exhausted. So it's going to be brief. So, these things need to be watered, as you can see. But it is so hot out here. I'm not going to water it now. Mr. Wright said that he will come back out and do it later. So I just got finished potting up some rosemary, some lemon balm, and some lavender. And you see I still have plenty of flowers to pot. I still haven't cleaned my table off. This one anyway. And we were cleaning up front. I found this sucker, this is a pear. So I found this and I put it in this pot. It doesn't look too happy. I'm not sure if it will survive, but I'll try to save it. And if it survives, I'll plant it back here. Just gonna give it some water because it looked like it's struggling. Okay, I gave it some water. Put it up here. And then, as you can see, it kind of looks like a jungle back here. It's what I like to say, organized chaos. So, Mr. Wright will come by. He'll water everything. And we're supposed to get some rain this week also. I think tomorrow. So, everything will be nicely watered. These are our watermelon and cantaloupes that I still have yet to put in their final position with their trellis. You see the trellises that go with these pots are still there. All of this stuff is still here. It's getting hot. And one reason why I'm not really going to push to anything right now is because it's so hot and these brassicas might go to seed, and then I'll be disappointed. But one point of good news here is that my flowers on my bush beans, they're flowering, so we'll be picking beans off of here soon. And that's a good thing, off of that one. And maybe off of this one too. That's why I love these green stalks, because I don't have to bend. But one thing I'm sad about is you see that my onions or dark garlic is dying. And this seems kind of early for this. I did plant them late. This is that California garlic. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that yet. But all of these potatoes are doing really good. I got some in this big green stalk box, some in this one, and some in both of these. And like I said, no plums on either plum tree, and no apples back there. It's okay. Corn doing nicely. Okay, this garlic right here, I don't know, seems kind of dying prematurely, but it's okay. But this climbing tomato, cherry tomato, is about to start climbing, so that's good news. And these two bush tomatoes, they're growing nicely, and we have already started eating off of this one anyway. And I do have more onions down here that are starting to lay over. I'm not really sure why. I'll leave them down there for a little while longer, and if they continue to look like this, I'll dig them up and put something else here that loves the sun. But in the meantime, I do have a potted rosemary that loves the full sun. I'll put it right there. It's just on top of those weeds, so it'll be fine. I also potted this lavender. This is a separate lavender And I'm going to put it right on the other side, right there, because it loves full sun. And then when this space clear up with all these onions and I pick those weeds, I'll decide what to put down here next. So this one with the carrots, they're going, those are mini carrots. So hopefully they'll be ready soon. And I just potted 2 more Roma tomatoes because I love spaghetti. And then the ones in this pot too are starting to lay over. So if this one is going to underperform in this pot, then I'm going to dig these out also, and I'll put some baby carrots in there, and we'll see. So I do have this one more lemon balm here. I'm going to find some full sun for it. So I think I'll put it right here beside this pepper plant because they both like water. Both like a lot of water. I'll turn it around like that. Put my tag here on the side. And then right here. So my brother, Mr. Walton, took the weed whacker and weed whacked all of my garlic here because he thought it was weeds. So I'm about to put something else right here, and then I'll see. Well, I found something to put in the place of those garlic Mr. Walton rolled over. I put my planters here with the both have cantaloupe. So 2 potters here, and that's what I did. So I put my other trellis here for my short 3-4 foot vining watermelons, and one is doing good. I put some more seeds in there, and I'll be reseeding for the next month or so. And everything else look good. There's our 1,000 head kale. Here are our sweet potatoes vines. They look good. Now, some kind of leaf hopper on here. Did you see that? I'll try my best, and something is eating these too. But I'm going to be patient before I do drastic measures. Tomatoes look good down there. These kale plants, beautiful. Let's see. Something broke this. And I hope it recovers. So I'm going to take it off. This is one of those black tomato. Another sucker is coming out from the side, so I might get another plant. Otherwise, I'll just take it off. And this one actually has a sucker on it, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that next. But here's another 1,000 head kale plant, looking beautiful. Mr. Wright just planted another grapevine, and this one is actually loaded with grapes. So this must be an older bush, and we're going to leave it just like this. We are going to trellis it. And our 2 fairly new young trees are doing very well. The cucumbers here are doing well. Pretty soon they'll be going up and over the trellis. Tomato and our bush beans, they're starting to germinate. And now bush Roma tomatoes, all the ones that I thought were dead, they're coming up nicely. And so are our pumpkins. So by tomorrow, a day or so, we'll be ready to heal these potatoes, in-ground potatoes, very soon. And that tomato that I almost gave up on, that must be some kind of bush tomato because it hasn't grown in height, but it's starting to flower. So maybe it's a determinate tomato, maybe determinate bush tomato, and maybe I'll move it so that something vining can grow there. Our vining peas, they're looking nice, lovely. In this bed, our Malabar spinach is starting to grow, and we haven't had any more digging over here since I put these onions here. Nothing, no problems. These potatoes are looking nice. I found this volunteer tomato. Well, I found it somewhere, I don't know. But I put it in here, it was just a baby. It didn't look happy, but it looks nice and happy in here. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure we'll find out soon. These bush peas are finally looking like they're finally starting to grow. So I hope it doesn't get too hot before they actually do something. And this potato in here, I don't know if it's a late bloomer or if it's just not going to bloom at all. But we'll see. Just a little more time. And if I had to wait on these sweet potatoes to get slips, I'd be in trouble. I'm glad I brought some while we were in South Carolina. So Mr. Right now going to try to save our black, is it called strawberry black tomato? So I took the sucker off of the tomato that was cut, decapitated. So this is how you can save it. Because there's a whole new plant growing in between here, you can save this plant by just taking it. I'm just going to take one leaf off. I probably should have used scissors, but I'm going to put it in water. We have a Coke bottle here, water. When this plant, this plant should grow roots in a couple of days, and then we'll just replant it like a regular plant. We'll let you guys know. Okay, that's it for today. Everything looks nice. It's beginning to look like a jungle back here. And good night. Any comments or suggestions, let us know. There's the other green stalk. All right. I think they did a great job. What you think? Look like they're still working on this part right here, but for the most part, they did a good job. Look, pretty all over. Look like they need to get more mulch for that tree, but all of this is very nice. And the side over here, very nice. Looks like needs a little bit more mulch on this side too. So that's it. Got our work for us. We got our work cut out for us today. This is the front. We're going to clean all this up and mulch it nice and pretty. And this side too. And as you can see, they've already gotten started. I think they did a great job. What you think? Look like they're still working on this part right here, but for the most part, they did a good job. Look, pretty all over. Look like they need to get more mulch for that tree, but all of this is very nice. And the side over here, very nice. Looks like needs a little bit more mulch on this side too. So that's it.